Yes, today you may learn the technical stuff, iron out the discrepancies, as you put it, and some misunderstanding around some of the technical issues. But our work goes beyond that. Our work is to Ghana Meteorological Agency. We are a service provider, provide service. So we need to understand the service we are providing, to whom and for what purpose. So that after collecting our data, we will learn more to be able to represent organizations.
You guys, and the aim of this training program is to be able to build their skills and also to refresh some of the memories and quantities that we've learned already. It is very important that we pay particular attention. We unlearn and relearn in case we've been doing certain things in the wrong way, to be able to improve in the quality of the service that we are providing. We are hoping that at the end of this training, we are not going back the same way that we came in. We are going back with new information, renewed technical competence, a renewed spirit to deliver on our services. And we are hoping that in the coming future, what you also need to be able to work and deliver that quality of service also, they can go alongside with it. So thank you very much.
I know the purpose for refresher courses or programs like this is to reinforce skills and knowledge for the staff. So it is my trust that at the end of the program we will achieve this aim.
As far as observation is concerned, especially with Takwadi Airport and maybe across other stations, there are some disparities when it comes to cloud observation, which I believe at the end of this program it will be addressed and then also add to what we will do. Thank you.
I want to know a lot of things about the clouds because there are some disparities when it comes to visibility. Certain clouds, someone will see something and will tell you, oh, you have to book this amount of clouds, and another person will tell you, no, you have to do it this way. So I know that as we are coming for this special course, certain record will be set straight. If you see this one, it's a constant thing, and the other one.
I'm definitely here to refresh my memory. All that I've learned way back since I started. Maybe there are some new things that we are not addressed to. So I'm here to refresh my memory.
We are doing this particular thing to give you knowledge. Unfortunately, when most of you were talking, it was a bit generic. I want to get more knowledge. I've just come to add more knowledge, more knowledge. But to learn what? I got specific examples. Some people want an X3, I go an X3, coding, standardization, and a lot of you, especially the Takrady guys, have issues with the cloud. This is the sort of feedback that we want, and want to be able for you to contribute and improve when it comes to that particular input. So please, let's continue doing our best. Participate in the training, most importantly, ask questions and be part.
We're going to have a whole session with you at the tail end of the program. And that's, we're not going to talk about coding and transmitting and reading of the parameters. We're going to talk about GMet from your perspective, how you want this organization to go, what you think are challenges and what solutions you can provide. On that note, I once again welcome and wish you a good question. Thank you very much.
Before calculator, we're doing it manually, right? But the calculator came, it became easier. Is that not so? And then the EDR has also come. The EDR does the calculation itself. So that EDR has been designed to take care of all the manual processes that you would have to go through to do your job. So instead of thinking of, I have to go and pick the data in calculation 1 plus 1 plus 2, before you get the mean and see mean, the EDR is going to take care of that. The functions have been designed in such a way you do not have to do that yourself anymore. So you can focus on other important things. So the EDR makes life easier for you. And like I said, it reduces the errors. It's a data sensitive institution. You can't afford to make certain errors. So the EDR comes to help with that. And because the EDR is doing that, it's easy for people like Madam Felicity at CAFO to do modeling and do forecasts. Because the data has been collected. The data comes, I do the necessary cleaning and then push and validate and push the database and blah blah blah. And then she just, the last month.
Please, let us learn this. Minimum should be the lowest temperature of the air.
Yeah.
So if the minimum thermometer is giving us 22.4 and then the wet bulb is giving us 22.2, it's the minimum for the day. So before you even record minimum, and senior colleagues are here, you go through all your wet bulb readings before you record the minimum. It's the minimum temperature for the day.
Due to some of these things, because you can clearly see that this is copy and paste. You see clearly how the errors emanate. You copy, you paste, then you forget to change a particular value, and then you rush and you push it out because you're in a hurry to go and do only God knows what. Once you've been paid to do work. Mr. Ben said, observe between 3 and 6, 5:59. Near True BB, near the code. How have you done the observation? How will you know the pattern of which it is coming to be able to inform a proper decision?
It means that whatever that we do, we have controls, we have standardization, and we have uniformity. So it goes back to my presentation. So basically, this is what I want to do. I want to introduce you to public service rules. I want to talk a little bit about the scheme of service. I think when DG comes, he will do the detailed one. I'll talk about appointments, I'll talk about promotions, probations, conversion and upgrading, training and development. I'll talk about leave, the types of leave. I'll talk about bonds, then the disciplinary procedures and how we separate from the organization.
I'm in the position to also thank management for taking so far and also ensuring that efficiency and effectiveness in regards to the business of the day is achieved. We, the PMTs, for the 3-day refresher training program, for us, it's a privilege. We are in a position to thank management and the team for this tremendous training that has put us through. We have nothing much to offer as PMTs, but what we will say is a big thank you. We want to assure management as well that whatever we come to learn here wouldn't be in vain. We are going or stepping out there to tell the general public, to tell our other colleagues how best and how far we can go with this training. With a very round of applause from my team, I believe that if we can show a sign of appreciation to management.